I would say, it kept me close to the football, especially, even though I had that year off, I was able to still, practice with the team, be a good practice player. So it made me want to love the game of football really more, since I had it taken away from me over a year. But, it wanted me to get back on the field as quickly as possible.
What do you like about the
Of course, I'm able to play outside, inside, go against 8 corners a game, and still put up big numbers at the end of the day.
What's your favorite ball to catch?
Probably Jaden delay phase, slot fade. I made a lot of money on that route this year.
When you look at the NFL, who would you say, are the top 3 quarterbacks and top 3 wide receivers in the league?
Quarterbacks, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, and third, probably say Lamar Jackson.
What about wide receivers?
Wide receivers, Justin Jefferson, Devontae Adams, and I'm gonna say Jamar Chase. Create space on different DBs, and able to make explosive plays downfield. Take a 8-yard ride and turn it into a touchdown.
How did you?
Me and Jane created that by just me and him knowing, our outcome of where we wanted to be. We wanted to be here, so we made that, the emphasis of going, late nights catching the ball. Him knowing me as a person, creating that relationship off the field rather than being on the field. When you create a relationship on the field, a relationship off the field with your quarterback, he knows you personally, knows where you come from, knows why you play the sport. So I feel like, that relationship carried on the field. In my relationship, my meeting with the Titans, it went pretty good. I never really had any bad interviews, I would say. I wowed, all the coaches with my, my football intelligence.
How do you think you fit in the offense?
Yes, sir.
How do you think you fit in?
I don't know. That's for them to, move me around, like I say, and them find, the best ways to give me the ball. I would say outside came more easier since I've been playing that my whole life. When I got to LSU, I was, primary slot guy. After my sophomore year, I started getting more outside, so it became easier to play outside rather than the slot. But the slot is easier to play, especially since you got a lot of room, you got a lot of space to, create space for yourself. Especially dealing with a young quarterback, especially coming out of college. It's the same thing when you go from college to the NFL, really, especially if you play in the SEC. Those guys going to play on Sundays anyway, but, there's not too many really much different from, a rookie quarterback rather than being 3 years in the league, to me, if you were asking me. So, none really.